the photographer. Crystal River is classic, old-school Florida. And I don't think it's changed in 50 years. And that's just the way I like it. My friend Lacey Kelly invited us down to break in her new house with some of her closest friends.
No, like our clothes, like, this is my room.
Oh,
This is my living room.
it's like we're on MTV Cribs right now.
Hey Google, turn the light on.
All right, turning on RGBCW.
I mean, I don't think they had that on MTV Cribs. So like when Cribs was
now
like,
change the color.
hey Google, change the color to amber.
Sure, changing RGBCW to amber.
Lacey is one of the best hunting and fishing guides in the area, and it's not surprising that her friends are just as cool.
Lacey was someone that I aspired to be, and then she became a mentor once we were introduced.
Lacey is a long-lost sister.
Lacey and Kayla have become two of my closest friends.
Kayla basically came up to tarpon fish with me 3 years ago and loved it. It kind of reminded her of home.
I am super grateful for Lacey for bringing me to what I now call my hometown.
You don't even have to explain Tammy. Tammy is the best. Tam?
We just vibe because we're all so easygoing, you know, like we just connect and we go with the flow.
Caitlin is a breath of fresh air. Probably like my spirit animal.
Lacey is a wild child, but has a great heart. So I knew that this person was a kindred spirit to me. It just felt like at home, and she feels like home.
Big Wayne. Lacey's dad is known by everyone, everywhere. I think your dad and I share similar beliefs about fishing. The belief being we like to catch fish and not play with them. And as we call it, spinning spider webs and yelling at clients and freaking out because strip, pause, strip, fling, yell. It just seems like a lot of bull to me. I don't know. But it is beautiful watching her fly fish. I'm mesmerized. It's amazing to me. And she'll drop one in a mangrove on the nose of a redfish, and I'm like, there's no way that's gonna go there. So how did you get into that? Like that's what I want to know. The jump.
The jump? Probably just being bored, being a bait fishing guide, throwing a cast net every day, and just wanting to find a little something more, like a little something different, a little more challenging.
I'm proud of her that she's, accomplished all these things, in the fishing industry and all, but I mean, Lacey's always been a person, that helps people and gets along with people, and just like the fishing thing, and everybody that fishes knows this, you can have 4 people in a boat, they all got the same bait and the same whatever, one guy's catching all the fish, well that's her. She's earned it with her hard knocks. I mean, she talks well, she handles people well. We have a good friend, and he said, I've known Lacey for a long time and I've known she's tough, but she said it was the last hunt of turkey season and she was the guide, and he said we had to belly crawl out to these turkeys. And he said, I know she was tough. He said, when I looked and watched the ticks crawling on her face, that she's not even flinching, and I got the turkey. He says, I was a little taken back myself. So she does whatever what it's needed to, accomplish the mission.
The next morning, we head out super early to see if Lacey can put us on some fish.
Superstar, what the fuck have you? From the south side, we warriors. My bloodline vainglorious. My storyline victorious. Ain't just me, it's more of us. We out here, we all in, no doubt here. Chase money bags, no clout here. Go.
The waterways here are like the freeways in Los Angeles. You'd have to live here not to get lost in them. We get to our spot, and I think everyone is regretting having me come along. Let's just say I'm not the most stealthy fisherman. I think it's about to happen.
Get him!
There you go, Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
What's up now?
Good job, Murph.
He ain't done yet. Oh,
Yeah, keep it out of the trolling motor.
I'm good. Bam! What's
Nice.
up? Oh!
They're gonna edit this and they're gonna realize
The
that
whole thing's just gonna be.
They're gonna be like, "F it, we just gotta play music, guys."
it's like a series of oohs. Good job, girl.
There you go.
Lay him down. I'm gonna put him in the lava.
These girls ain't fing around. They're ripping fish all day long. Damn, girl. Man, when can I go in the water?
Girls' Day. Sean wasn't invited because he didn't bring his bikini. So, in fly fishing, you've had a few of the basics.
Okay.
You have. I
Yeah.
think at some point.
I was supposed to be in on this fly fishing lesson thing, but honestly, I just don't have the patience. And you know I just ruined a perfect moment between two friends.
The introductory course into fly fishing. Do your roll cast, all right? And then you're gonna watch your rod tip, and you're gonna keep your rod tip at what they call 10 and 2, like on the clock. See that?
Okay.
I'm not dropping it back here and going forward like Murphy does. You know, I'm not doing the bullwhip effect.
Okay.
We're not gonna lasso anybody tonight. Take your other hand like this, right?
Mhm.
Kind of get a good grip, and you're gonna pull it forward.
Okay.
You don't want to pull it against the grain,
Okay.
like essentially
Yeah.
of the reel, because it can be abrasive and maybe nick your fly line, which might screw
Okay.
you up on a fish later. Okay, so lay it out. Perfect.
That was good.
Yeah, you could catch a trout on that. She could do it. She's got it.
This was the part of the trip I'd really been looking forward to. The paddle down one of the clearest rivers in the world. Kayla is a paddleboard guide here that knows all the hidden gems.
So I've come to Swampy's like a whole bunch, but I haven't actually done the full ordeal, like gone down the Rainbow River. So this was so cool. It was definitely something that I've wanted to do for a while. And she's been doing this quite a bit with her customers, like cruising down the Rainbow River, telling everybody.
So
how
she's been
awesome
sitting
it
here
is.
having lunch, and I've been out there working. You know, the usual.
Is it the locals don't do this? Is it touristy?
No, it's definitely.
It's really
something-
not.
This is the clearest river I've ever been down. I mean, in Florida, are there any other rivers that are this long that are this clear? Because up in North Florida, it's just like we have the spring head, and then it kind of dumped out, and it's just kind of water.
Yeah.
Or dirty water.
Because that's what's cool about Rainbow River is there's so many springs that you go over while you're on the river that you don't even realize you're going over them.
There's the little blue holes.
Yeah, you'll see the boils coming up like in the water. It's not oxygen, it's just the upwelling of water, and you'll see it.
So when we flew our drone over, you could see all these like kind of blue holes and pockets.
Yeah,
Those
absolutely.
are actual springs
Yep.
bubbling up. Got it.
That's what keeps this water so clear is the amount of springs per square foot of this river. It's never congested. Like people come here, they paddle it, and they kind of do their thing and they move on, and like it just always looks beautiful all the time, and people pick up after themselves. There's no fluff to this river. Like what you see is what you get, and that I think is what keeps me coming back, keeps my people coming back too.
Yeah, I didn't see any trash out there today. Everything was very clean.
Everyone's
and
cool. It's not
Yeah.
packed out with freaks partying on the
No.
side.
They didn't yell at you for catching a turtle.
They wanted. I did get a look.
Oh, you got the stink eye?
I got a like a.
I just want to know what the Indians thought when they stumbled upon
my
the springs.
God.
Were they just like, I'm in heaven?
Yeah.
Like, I've made it.
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
I mean, it had to be like such an aha, amazing moment because it doesn't look real.
No.
It absolutely looks fake, and you can look at a picture and say it doesn't look like that in person, but it does.
Florida's the best place on earth.
I could not agree more. So we're gonna tie this particular fly that we're gonna kind of rotate around here is going to be centered towards a tarpon because that's what we do connectively here. You know, as this little girl gang, we like to tarpon fish. Let's do this. You guys all have a hook.
I wanted to use his hair.
Yeah. He's normally the victim. Yes, yeah, the mohawk, well, that's the rule. We have a rule in the house, nobody touches the mohawk. Only the ear hair gets trimmed. Never the mohawk. Mohawk has to stay. That's it, buddy. That's it, that's all it took. I'm sorry, I just needed the little curl. It's still gonna stay.
This was such a great trip. Lacey's a whole laundry list of awesome things, but more importantly, one of my closest friends. And it wouldn't have been the same without this dream team made up of Kayla, Tammy, and Caitlin. These are some rad people. What better way to end it all than with good food, wine, and friends tying flies to spin spider webs with?
Okay, so take a peek.
I know,
Brush, ladies.
I'm an asshole.
She definitely gave it a fire. Alright? So we're gonna cut.